Bulls. They are big, they're strong. You definitely don't want to aggravate one of these bad boys. But some of the bulls we're about to show you now make regular bulls look like tiny little kitty cats. These are abnormally strong bulls that actually exist. Number 15. Caracou. The Brazilian Caracou bull is about as fearsome as they come. If one ever tries to pick a fight with you, then get out of there as soon as possible, as I can't imagine having their sharp horns rammed into you would feel too good. If you're trying to avoid one, you should know to keep an eye out for a short tan or beige coat, sharp horns, and equally as strong hooves. With mature bulls weighing in at 1,000 to 1,200 kilograms of pure Brazilian power, they certainly pack a punch. But the Caracou's strength doesn't just come from its size. The Caracou is able to digest rough forage, withstand excruciatingly hot temperatures, and are able to fight off diseases and parasites like it's nothing. Surely there must be some kind of weakness. They're great at breeding, to say the least, too, with females able to get pregnant from 14 months right up until 17 years. So there's plenty of time to add to the family. The male Caracou bull has been known to mate with around 50 females per season. Wow, that sounds like a full-time job. Like this video, smash the subscribe button and click the notification bell right now, or this centipede will crawl on your face when you're sleeping. Now it's time for the odd topic. The Texas Longhorn is quite the bull. 100 years ago, they were on the brink of extinction, but now they're deemed one of the most iconic animals of the American Southwest. That's a better comeback than insert the name of an actor I can't be bothered to research here. Texas Longhorns are actually descended from the ancient lineage of both Indian and Middle Eastern cattle. These two breeds came into contact in North America, where they then began breeding with one another. These bulls aren't just physically strong, but mentally as well. They don't need any supervision and can look after themselves, making them perfect for the open range approach to ranching. Comment down below with the hashtag OddTopic and let us know your opinion in relation to what we just showed on screen. With that said, let's keep things moving. Number 14. Brahmin. The Brahmin bull looks like a turkey, a camel, and a bull had a baby. The bizarre-looking bull has a hump on its back that, quite hilariously, looks just like a camel. And then out front, its saggy skin looks just like a waddle of a turkey. These beasts of the field weigh in at an astonishing 1,600 to 2,200 pounds. That is a lot of power and potential burgers. The Brahmin cattle are great at getting comfy in extreme climates. If one were to be stuck in somewhere with crazily high temperatures, the Brahmin doesn't mind, because it's got a secret weapon up its hoof. The bull reflects the unbearable sun's rays with the help of its shiny coat and its loose skin out front that contains sweat glands, which are excellent at keeping the bull ice cool. The hump, on the other hand, may look like it belongs to a camel, but amazingly, it provides the same use. That's right, the Brahmin bull's hump is used to store water, meaning the Brahmin basically has a huge water bottle on its back. It has kind of stolen the camel's trademark look. I'm sure the camels will let that go, seeing as the bull's so muscular it looks like it's been going to the gym and taking steroids since birth. Number 13. Sibby Bagnari. The largest of its breed and loved and adored by many for its size and speed, the name of this jacked bull is Sibby Bagnari, a name which stems from the town of Bog, which is to the south of Sibby and Nari, rivers which make their way through the cattle's breeding area. Sibby plus Bog plus Nari equals Sibby Bagnari. Satisfyingly simple. The Sibby Bagnari is a titan of the bull world and is shown off every year at Sibby Mela. Sibby Mela is an annual cultural show held in Sibby, Pakistan. This festival is basically a melting pot of culture and tradition, which takes the form of animal racing and folk dancing. One part of the festival is the parades, in which the Sibby Bagnari cattle take center stage. They parade the Sibby Bagnari and its 1,300 pounds of lean muscle with beads and dressings of color on it for decoration to appeal to the crowds. Not only this, but there's a chance for awards to be won for the best Sibby Bagnari cattle. Number 12. Belgian Blue. The size and strength of the Belgian Blue cattle are beyond a joke. The pulsating muscles look like they're barely able to fit underneath its skin and onto the bull's frame. Whilst they may look like the results of steroids, these beasts are as natural as they come. In the 19th century, bulls were shipped from England to Belgium to bulk up the cattle there, which was mainly used for dairy. Since then, Belgium has been busy at work, with the scientists there trying to make the strongest and leanest bull they can possibly make for several years now. After selecting the biggest and the best of the species and artificially inseminating their sperm into the next generation, the Belgian scientists seem to have cracked it. Whilst it might have a history that sounds Frankenstein-esque, you can't deny the size and strength of the Belgian bull. I bet it's just relieved that as a bull, it doesn't have to wear clothes, because he would really struggle with finding some that fit. Think of them as the Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson of the cattle world. Number 11. Chianina. The Chianina cattle is one of the strongest and oldest breeds of cattle known to humans. The ginormous breed has been catching the eye for centuries. Georgic poets wrote about them, and even Roman artists were intrigued by the beasts, so much so that they constructed sculptures of the bulls. The name stems from the area of Chiana Valley, located in the region of Tuscany in the middle of Italy, which, other than the cattle, is most notable for its famous Chianti wine. The Italian cattle have links to the starting stocks of livestock used in the United States and Canada. The biggest and best were shipped over from the fields of Arezzo and Siena to start life across the Atlantic, with their genetics earning them the trip. The breed is popular amongst farmers due to its ability to produce high-quality beef. Because they used to be used as working animals, a lineage of creating huge, mammoth-sized cattle was made over the years, with the extremely large breed having great qualities such as long legs and huge muscles that look like they belong on a bodybuilder. Number 10. German Angus cattle. The German Angus bull is a beefy dream for farmers. The Germans had a great idea when they decided to combine an Aberdeen Angus with their native cattle. The thick German Angus was formed. With a fantastic character and no horns to stab you with, the new breed has been a huge hit with farmers across the world. With a weight of up to 2,600 pounds of lean meat, thankfully, the breed is of moderate temperament, or else we'd all be in real trouble. Some of the German breeds used in the experiment with the imported Angus from England range from the German Black Pied, Deutsch Rotbunt, to the Fleckvieh. With a high calving rate and low calf mortality rate, the German Angus ticks all the boxes there are to tick. Although, with all of this experimentation going on, hopefully it's only a matter of time before someone creates a cow that produces milkshakes straight from the udder. In the meantime, we'll just have to settle for larger-than-life bulls that could tear us apart if they so fancied it. Number 9. Parthenae. Some people can naturally pack on muscle with little to no effort needed, or have great cardio even if they're constantly puffing on a cigarette. Well, the Parthenae has similarly great genetics, as they can turn food into their muscle and have the cheek to act like it's nothing to brag about. This French breed is known as being the leanest cattle, with cholesterol even lower than that of a chicken. With their natural ability to convert grass to weight efficiently, they don't need to spend all day munching away to put on a few stone. Whilst this is great news for the farmers who own them, it also means that they can withstand terrible terrains as they need little sustenance to survive. These naturally hench bulls are known for their great meat production, but the cows are also known for their high production of meat. All of this strength and size may cause problems in giving birth for most other breeds, but the Parthenay is not like the rest. Due to the female's light bone structure, a maddening 94% of full-bloods don't need any assistance when giving birth. That's amazing. They basically give birth with no fuss made. All of these advantages must be music to the farmer's ears. Number 8. Simmental. Simmentals are one of the most popular breeds of cattle out there, with their docile nature making them as good at taking instructions as a keen member of the classroom. Found on 6 continents, the Simmental has a history dating remarkably all the way back to the Middle Ages. It's crazy to think what moments of history these creatures were around happily munching grass in the background of. These giants originated from Switzerland and are the result of a merge of large German cattle and a smaller breed which was already roaming the fields of Switzerland. Weighing up to 900 kilograms of pure might, these heavily muscled tanks are a farmer's dream. Thankfully, as I said earlier, they are known for being very docile, so there's little chance of them revolting your authority anytime soon. Simmentals are also probably most renowned for their incredible growth rates. Going from skinny calves to mighty adults with a filled out and large frame at remarkable speeds makes them perfect for the agricultural industry. Imagine if they weren't so gentle, or instead of vegetation, they had an appetite for flesh. Well, then we would, in fact, be screwed. Number 7. South Devon. The South Devon is the largest native cattle breed in the entirety of Britain. Now that's a title you can go around town and brag about. The accolade is well deserved, with only a glance at the beefy giants being required to see why. Nicknamed Gentle Giants, these dominators of the field can weigh up to 1,500 kilograms. That's about the weight of a 5-seater car. And with a ridiculously early maturity rate, you won't be sitting around long before they transform a young calf to a dominant alpha of the countryside. Farmers all around the world recognize that owning these cattle is great business, a favoritism which is shown by them being exported all around the world to thicken the wallets of farmers globally. With the breed acclaimed for its marbled, well-gained meat that is perfect for any barbecue or steak night. Add some fries and a cold drink, and you're happy as anything. Number 6. Montbéliard. If born into rough terrain, you either die from the climate or become as tough as they get. The Montbéliard of the mountains in eastern France became the latter. Officially registered as a pure breed in 1888, the Montbéliard breed is as durable as they come. Faced with both freezing and melting temperatures, nothing soft or weak would ever survive in the tough French terrain the Montbéliard hails from. The milk of the breed has been used by its farmers for centuries in the form of making various dairy products such as cheese, which they would sell at the market or consume its fresh and fatty goodness for themselves. Sounds utterly brilliant, although if you're lactose intolerant or vegan, you may have a hard time. Montbéliards are here to stay then, especially seeing as they are the most fertile breed in the entire world. That might sound too good to be true, but it actually is a fact. Helped by its rump shape, the great slope to the rump combined with its high tail implementation make calving an easy task for this French mountain-dwelling breed. Number 5. Maine Anjou. Maine Anjou bulls are so big, they look like they could be the cousins of hippos. Developed in France, the Maine Anjou is one of the largest bulls in the world. With a weight of up to 3,100 pounds, they are as big as they come. They are characterized by very dark red and white markings which decorate their body. With a great tendency to throw meat onto their bones with ease and not that much food, the Maine Anjou has some great qualities. When sent to the butcher, the carcass is renowned for its characteristics, which possess high cutability and marbling qualities. The northwestern part of France, where this breed roams, is known for its grasslands, which leave plenty of grub for cattle to spend their days munching upon. Due to this great quality grass, as well as the cow's genes, the farmers are happy, as the good food leads to an excellent production of beef. If you fancy a quick cow story lesson, then listen up. So basically, a while back in the 19th century, a well-muscled cow roamed the land this region of France. The cattle were called the Mancelle. This cow was known for its easy fattening qualities, amongst others. Revered by the locals, an experiment was conducted to mix the loved Mancelle with the Durham cattle from England. The blending of the breeds was successful, and so, after a few name changes, the Maine Anjou was born in all its might. Number 4. Murat Bull. The Murat Bull is a majestic-looking creature, with a short jet black coat that's so smooth it even glistens in the sun, and the pair of polished horns on its head that looks like it's almost been sculpted. It's no wonder these fine animals are revered so much. Originating from the Punjab and Haryana states in India, the animal is sacred in Indian culture. Bulls are also protected under tradition until they are up to 15 years of age. As well as culture, the Murat buffalo is a popular being thanks to its phenomenally high yields of milk. Acclaimed for its milk production, a buffalo of this breed even went so far as to set a record in the 2016 National Livestock Competition and Expo with 26.33 kilograms of milk. This bull is a prized asset, with its semen fetching top dollar at the market thanks to its great genetics. One of the largest Murat bulls ever known weighed around 1,200 kilograms. That's over twice the breed's usual average weight. Truly the boss of the Murats, the rest of the breed must be terrified of him. Number 3. Charbret Bull. Charbrets are a heavily muscular breed of bull, which is most prominently known in bull riding circles because of the fearsome bodacious which used to terrorize riders. Calves of the Charbret breed usually come out tanned, but then lighten to a creamy white over a handful of weeks. Then they start their journey to becoming one of the strongest types of bull in the world. Selected due to their rapid testicular development, high fertility rates, and a nice and clean sheath, all contribute to helping them jump the line in selection. The Charbret bull's list of positive traits keeps on growing. They are also able to go on long journeys and withstand horribly humid temperatures, and are, of course, absolutely pumped full with muscle. So who's this bodacious guy? Well, bodacious might be one of the most feared racing bulls of all time. The genetic freak even had to be retired in case he killed someone. Imagine being considered dangerous in comparison with other bulls. That's a tough task. You apparently haven't ridden enough bulls if you don't have a scar under your chin from riding one. And from the sounds of things, Bodacious handed out plenty of scars during his career. When Bodacious finally turned to worm food, he was so respected that a professional gravedigger was brought in so the Goliath of the bull world could be buried standing. In 2019, Bodacious was made the Professional Bull Riders Brand of Honor Bull, the highest accolade a bull can receive. It's like being inducted into the Hall of Fame. What a bull, what a breed. Number 2. African Buffalo. African bulls have quite possibly the greatest set of horns in the animal kingdom. They also happen to be one of the most dangerous wildlife animals around. The African bull is such an iconic animal of the African terrain that it is considered to be one of the continent's top 5 animals, along with the lion, leopard, the rhinoceros, and the elephant. That's not bad company to keep.
Oh no! Look how fast he's going.
They have a black and charcoal gray short coat with thick horns coming out of the animal's forehead like human hair, separated in the middle and pulled in different directions. This fused bone structure of the 2 horns is known as a boss. There have been many stories of the animal ambushing hunters after being injured on a hunt, with them reportedly going and killing over 200 people per year. So basically, they are not to be messed with. They are such dangerous animals that they've even earned themselves the nickname of the Black Death. Lions and large crocodiles are the only animals which pose a threat to them, with their temperament being so bad that they have never been domesticated. Considering they weigh up to 6,000 kilograms, the news that they also have anger issues is quite possibly the most terrifying thing I've heard in a while. Number 1. Bazadais. The Bazadais bull is as durable as they come. Originating from the town of Bazas in southern France, this bull can be found anywhere, whether that be relaxing on pastures of land or high up the Pyrenees mountains. This is a true specimen of grit and hard work. With a natural resilience to ticks and flies, and an ability to withstand cold and hot temperatures, it's almost as if the Bazadais is just straight up immune to whatever Mother Nature throws at it. Thankfully for farmers outside of France, the breed has indeed made its way to other countries. Back in 1989, the breed's semen, embryos, and cattle were the first imported to other countries, ranging from Belgium, Spain, Holland, and England, as well as all the way to Australia, where the breed has gone from strength to strength. The Bazadais is now a staple of the meat market with its muscle density, low fat levels, and easy calving, making it a breed which is only going to get more popular as more people find out about them. How else can you show the popularity of a breed? Well, by winning the Label Rogue Prize in 1997, of course. The prize assures and confirms to everyone that you have a quality product on your hands. I knew bulls were strong, but I didn't know they could get that big. What did you think of our list? What animal do you think could rival a bull's strength? Let us know in the comments section below. Also, check out our other cool stuff showing up on screen right now. See you next time.